All right, well, good afternoon. This is section 6.5, changing metric units. What I want you to do is go ahead and hit pause and copy this information down. Make sure you write down very detailed as it is written on here. So go ahead and do that right now. All right, what I have here, it's called King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Now what that stands for are these below right here. Okay, these are the prefix to whatever the base is. So if I have kilo, that's a kilometer if it's dealing with the base of a meter. Grams you put in here, liters you put in here, right, for the base. And everything is revolving off of that base unit of measurement. So a hectometer, decameter, decimeter, centimeter, a milliliter, or if we put grams in there, a kilogram, hectogram, decagram, and so forth. And how this works, and this is again just a little saying so that you can get just a quick reference as to what these particular items are in that particular order. Anytime you move, for example, if we are talking about a decameter, if we're going from decameters to centimeters, and so we move from a deca would be 1, 2, 3 spaces, and since we move from deca to centi, we move it to the right. So you move 1 decimal place to the right for each unit of measurement. If you're trying to move to the left, if you're going from millimeters all the way up to whatever it might be, even kilometer or kilometer, if we would go to a kilometer, then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places that you would move a decimal point. And remember, we're only moving a decimal point. The digits themselves stay exactly the same. Meters, again, are measuring a distance. Grams are measuring mass, how much something weighs. And liters are something that is measuring for capacity, usually a liquid. So let's take a look at our first conversion. And we've written up here, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk, so that can help you in understanding that. I'm going to do the first one with you. So if we are going from 147 grams, grams is my base. So I'm going to kilograms, which is going to be over here. So I'm going in this direction, and I'm moving 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Well, where is my decimal point for 147? Well, it's a whole number, so my decimal starts here, and I'm moving to the left 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So my answer is 147 thousandths of a kilogram. Okay, it is less. It takes less kilograms to become a gram. So that's why you have a lesser amount. In fact, it's less by 1,000 times smaller. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and hit pause and do number 2. Now, when you do this, you have to always remember you've got to start with the number that's already there. So we're going from centimeters to millimeters. So we're going in this direction, and we're only moving one place. So if we're moving it one place and we're moving from centimeters to millimeters, we're moving 1 to the right. So here's my decimal, move it 1 to the right. So 489 millimeters is equivalent to 48 9/10 of a centimeter. Let's look at our next one. Go ahead and hit pause, and I'll let you do both of these. So I'm going from milliliters to liters. So here's my milliliters, and here's my base, which is a liter. And I am moving from milliliters to liters, so I'm moving 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So I'm going to take my decimal point that's already here and move it 3 to the left, which gives me 513 thousandths. Now let's look at my centimeters to meters. So again, centimeters to millimeters, one place to the right. So I'm going to take my decimal point that is here and move it 1 to the right, which in this case, I'm going to have to annex a 0. So my decimal would be here, so I get 50 millimeters. So again, page 306 for the conversion chart. That's where you're going to need to go in order to find this measurement, which is 1 pound equals 453.6 grams for 1 pound. So to do that, since we're trying to find out how many pounds that would be, you can see that this is a very small amount compared to what it is for 1 pound. So it's really saying that in this ratio, 8.2 pound or grams out of 453.6 grams, that's going to give me what it would equal for 1 pound. So when you simply take this number and divide it by 453.6, you'll see that you actually end up getting 0.01807, and it goes for quite some time. We're going to round this to the nearest hundredths, and so therefore pounds would be 0.02 pounds. So it's actually only about 2/100ths of a pound equals 8.2 grams. Now if we look at this next one, 25 feet equals how many centimeters? If you don't for some reason have your textbook with you, I can tell you a couple of the measurements, one being that 1 foot equals 0.3 meters, and that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So with that information, I'm going to let you hit pause and solve this. So go ahead and do that. All right, so now you end up with 25 feet equals how many centimeters? Well, there's a couple different ways you could solve that. If you want to convert feet to meters, you can do that, which if we're going from feet to meters, then we'd have to take our 25 times the 0.3, which gives me 7.5, and it's meters. So then what you can do from there is convert it to centimeters, which is going to be 2 to the right, so 1, 2, to give me 750 centimeters. Okay. Another possibility is you could have converted this feet into inches. You could have done that and went about it in that manner as well to get that same answer. So 750 is again your answer to this. If you have any questions, please make note of that, and we'll answer them further in class tomorrow. Have a great day.